pitcher's duel is coming up next. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, a guy to watch, Mike Trout. Well, we always get enamored with his offensive capabilities, but defensively, he's just as enjoyable to watch. You see him make those highlight reel plays, going over the wall. We'll see if he does something here in this one.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Valencia going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman
Danny Valencia will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Clint Robinson will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marcus Semien leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far. And obviously, it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Josh Reddick will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Vogt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jeffrey Lewis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Billy Burns in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
now batting.
Mark Canha digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. hit to third. Valdez is up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag. Chris Davis heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Jeanette is in his tracks now. One gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Into the box, Clint Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Valencia moves over, and that retires the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Marcus Semien makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Right fielder.
Josh Reddick is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland, catcher
Stephen Vogt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Jeffrey Lewis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
up next.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Billy Burns is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there. 2 gone.
Well, you can see this building even from the first couple of innings. He still has not allowed a hit, and I think he'll certainly have enough to go the distance if so required.
Valencia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's Chris Davis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Guzman is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Valencia.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker, one ball, one strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Clint Robinson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Perella will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Marcus Semien will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Josh Reddick will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Stephen Vogt will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Oh, man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
Perella is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.